Hello there, and welcome to another vlog. I am Tish. I am a career professional, a mom, a wife, and a lady who is trying to go after all of the things and do them well. I am going to take you along on this journey of mine through vlogs, and I would like to do some sit downs, but you have to tell me what you want to talk about before we get to that point. Thank you so much for tuning into this video. Before we get started, go ahead and subscribe to the channel and like this video and share it with someone that would also enjoy being a part of this friendship. With that being said, my intention is to take you along with me for a few days. I am off today and I have a few errands. And as you can see, it's not gloomy. Here in Arkansas, we are to expect like low to mid 70s this week. And I am excited about that because Arkansas, when we get heated weather, it goes anywhere from mid 90s to 3 digits. So to get 70s and 80s for the next month or two is going to be heavenly chef's kiss. Today, I am getting ready to go get my mom. I have to take her on a few errands, and I want to bring you along. I also have a meeting tonight that I need to get prepared for. So my goal is, while she is in one of her appointments, I'll go ahead and get up an agenda together so that my mind will be at peace and I don't have that lingering when I'm trying to enjoy the time that I spend with my mom today. So I'm going to prepare for a meeting while she's in her appointment and hopefully can spend the rest of the afternoon, with her, taking her to some places that she wants to go. Yeah, that is going to be today. Not too much going on, but if you've watched my videos, my commitment is to talk to you each and every week and to have a video up on Saturdays. So my upload days are Saturdays. I do a day in the life vlog, and then I'll sometimes turn that into a weekend in the life or a week in the life. And this is probably going to be a few days in my life. All right, friend, go ahead and like this video, subscribe, and come along. I went to H&M and got this. Okay, so now the sun is shifting and the lighting is not as good. But this blue pinstripe shirt came from H&M, and it is like a perfect segue into spring. Okay, lighting. A little better. But yeah, I really like it, and I wish they had it in different colors, like just a regular blue, a white, even a green. I think a green in this shirt would be so cute. And I have on some flare denim jeans and some brown boots. And if you've seen any of my outfits of the days, I'm gonna wear my same everyday jewelry just because it's easy. It's accessorized, and yeah, it's easy. All right, I'm getting ready to go get my mom. When you decide to vlog, it is like a constant, you have to constantly remind yourself to pick up the camera and be able to speak. You're not talking to anybody else that can respond back to you to where you can hear it. So it is this challenge that I have, and I've been sticking with it, is to not give up because I don't see the return on investment yet. And the return on investment, and I'm not speaking in dollar terms, but in engagement and numbers. Not even, for me at this stage, I'm not even focused on the numbers, but I would like to see the engagement increase. I want to be able to talk back to you. I want you to ask me questions. Sorry, I'm eating bacon, turkey bacon, but that is the return on investment for me, because it does take time to pick up the camera and carry you on through the day, sharing parts of the day that otherwise I probably wouldn't tell anybody about. And then the editing process takes a very long time, and getting it uploaded, it's just one of those things that is constantly at top of mind. And when you do put in a lot of effort into something, you do it with the expectation of some return. And in whatever situation that you are a part of, you do have to find out what your expectations will be for a return on investment. The other return on investment for me is by continuously showing up. Now that is on me, because it's not me saying, okay, because I can, I'll stop. Because I can, I won't record this week. But instead, I've created the dedication to see it through, to make sure that I pick up the camera and record something, edit something, and have it uploaded by Saturday of each week. That's a personal commitment that I've made. The return on investment that I'm expecting from that is to become even more comfortable in front of a camera, and to speaking candidly and sharing insights more comfortably than I would have felt years prior, or I'll even say a year ago. Getting familiar with sharing my take on things, because we all have different views, different concepts of plans. It takes some courage to be able to get in front of a camera. Hold on, I needed to get through the automated system to go through. So here I have, at the car wash, I have a monthly membership. Is it a monthly membership? I believe so. We pay monthly, and we're able to come and get our car washed whenever. And I think you have maybe a two wash per day allotment to you. I've done it twice. I hadn't tried to come through a third time, but I tried to come to the car wash at least 3 times a week, just to maximize the membership and start the week or the day off with a clean car. All right. My husband makes me turkey bacon in the morning. So when I come to the car wash, I use this time usually to listen to music and eat a slice of turkey bacon. It is March, and I have been counting down the days, literally counting down the days to May. Not even May, but the last week of April, because y'all, I walk across the stage at Jackson State University May 2nd. That is the set date for graduation, and I have submitted my graduation clearance. I paid for my regalia. I check my emails every day so that I don't miss anything about graduation. And over the weekend,
excuse me, over the weekend, I checked my email, and it was a graduation survey to where they were asking about our participation in graduation. What do you think I said? Look, I want to do all the things wrapped around graduation, okay? I am so excited. It is excitement, but it's almost like, let me soak up every bit of this moment, because maybe 20% of me feels like, how did we get here? And then the others like, girl, we did it. This big goal that I did once see being formidable, impossible. I found every way to talk myself out of doing it until I just did it afraid. I applied afraid. Once I got accepted, it was like, whoa, this is for real. So it's like one of the biggest goals accomplished for me. And I don't know. I don't even know what I'm going with this. All to say, March is here, but April is near. Back in my messy office, I now need to get ready for a meeting that I'm going to have tonight. The plans were to do it in the car with when my mom was at her appointment, but I ended up on a call that took up all of that time plus some, because she had gotten out of her appointment and I was still on that phone call. And what's going to happen with the Department of Education? So it was an education call. I thought I was going to bring you along, but because I was with my mom, I truly chose to spend all of that time with her. And I didn't want to have to explain what I was going to be doing with my camera, where it was going to go, who was going to see it. My mom would have wanted to know all of the things over and over until she understood it. So that's one reason why I didn't want to have my camera out. The other reason is because my mother is older and I want to spend every moment with her intentionally that I can. My mom is 80. She'll be 81 this year. So I'm very precious about I'm very serious about the time that I get to spend with her. I look at her, I stare at her, I touch her. I want to hear her voice. I did think about recording her when I would see her leave the car to go to her appointment. I just want to soak up all that I can with her. And my father has gone on. He is no longer with us. So if you've lost a parent, you understand. And if you're close to your parents or your parent figures, you understand. You understand. And I know that I won't be afforded to have my mom here forever, whether the Lord decides to take me first or her first. And I'm just very mindful of the time that I spend with her. If you too have a parent or a parent figure in your life, know that time waits on no one and embrace that time. If you can, talk to them every day. If you can schedule some time, whether it's taking them to an appointment and you all go out and shop or go sightsee or just sit at the park and bird watch, do it. Do it. So when I picked her up from her appointment, it's 5 and I got to get ready for a meeting at 6. When we went to the place that we're not supposed to. No, we didn't. I did. I needed some protein shakes. And that was all. I didn't have anything this morning. So there was a That was the Bullseye store that was in the neighboring parking lot. So I went there and I got my protein shakes. And after that, we went to JCPenney. I was influenced, y'all. I was on TikTok and there was someone who went to JCPenney. And I was like, you know what? I haven't been to Penny in a very long time. And in my town, we used to have one. So I was like, hey mom, let's go to JCPenney and see what they have. And lo and behold, I did find some shoes. Maybe I'll show you those before we end here. So I found a pair of shoes that were on sale. They're gold metallic flat with a pointed toe. And then I said, well, while we're here touching stores that we normally never go, let's go to Belk. So we traveled to Belk and spent some time in there. And I did pick up 3 dresses. I encouraged my mom to get a dress. She's, so subtle. And I talked her into getting a dress that was with color. It was a green dress. And there's a brand called Crown and Ivy. It gives a true Southern flair. And I didn't even record on my phone. That's how in the zone I was. But I did get 3 dresses. I tried them on. Whenever I get home and I have purchased something, I try them on immediately so I can make a decision if they're going to stay with me or if they need to go back. You're probably asking, why didn't I try them on at the store? I have a thing, yesterday I went somewhere and I tried on something in the store because I just had a feeling I was getting ready to try to make something work. So I tried it on, and it depends on what I'm wearing that will make me say, okay, I feel comfortable taking this off. If I have to take off too much and there's a lot of effort to put something back on, I wait till I go home to try it on. But today, I don't want my mom to have to wait a long time. So I did try on the dresses. One of them is pink and green, and I tried it on and I felt like I was somebody's grandmother, like the real good grandmothers. So this is no shade, like a true grandmother that puts on one of those old house coats and makes gravy from scratch and biscuits from scratch, makes everything from scratch, and can cook real good and will swat you if you get out of control. That's what I felt like. And I was like, nope. Even if I tried to make this work and I dressed it up or dressed it down, this is not going home with me. Well, this is not going to stay home with me. So I immediately bagged it back up, put the receipt in the dress, and it's going back. Sat and talked to my husband for a little bit, and now I'm going to go ahead and get some of this meeting information together so that I don't waste anybody's time tonight. All right, I will chime back in. I don't know how, I don't want this vlog to be very long, but Mondays are my jam. They are my jam, but I'm not going to end it here. I'll take you along for a few more days, but I may talk to you right before the meeting starts. I hope that you're having a great day. It is now Tuesday. Time to head to the office. Work day is almost over. Like, it is 4 o'clock and I have an hour left to get what I need to get done. If you know me by now, I travel to take my daughter to travel volleyball, and that's what we have on schedule tonight. So I'm going to finish up what I have to do before heading out. Let me show you my outfit. So I have a black set like this. It's Future Collective. I got it from Target, and this was the first one that I bought in this tan or khaki colored two-piece, perfect for the 80-degree weather. And these wide leg pants, oh my gosh, I love them. And I have the same gold mules that I wore with the black set. But y'all, I mean, comfortable and so chic and cute. If they had this in different colors, I definitely would have gotten it. What I love about two-piece sets is it's several outfits in one. Of course, you can wear the sets. You can use the top with another bottom. You can do the bottoms with another top. I love the versatility of sets. However, I love them together. All right, let me get ready to go and finish up my task for the day so that I can have a peace of mind when I am out of the office. Well, hello, and today is Wednesday, and I am waiting for my car to gear up so that we can head to work today. I need to, I'm going in a little early to oversee a team that is always so helpful in getting the event rooms together, and I'm going to go and make sure that they have the floor plan, and if they have questions I can be there. So I'm going in a little early today for that. I have a few, what do I have today? I have one meeting that I always look forward to. It's a group of ladies and we talk about history. We talk about legacy. Let me change that. There are some historical things in there, but it's mostly about legacy and learning about how we can pass traditions and knowledge on to our children, and we uplift each other. It's like a breath of fresh air during this time, and it's once a month for 1 hour, and it is a really good time. So I'm looking forward to that. I don't have anything big planned tonight. I have been saying that I want to get my nails done, and when I say me get my nails done, it's me doing the nails. Here they are, and I do them, and I've had these nails on for probably since February. I want to say I had these nails on for Valentine's Day, That's one of the good things about me doing my nails and prepping them well, using products that I trust, because my nails stay on as long as I need them to stay on, and they don't look terribly bad. So I don't know if I'm going to do them today. This may be a weekend project, you know. Yeah. I hope that you're doing well. And if you haven't already, go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe. All right. Let's head on to work, and I'll talk to you in a little bit. Good morning, or hey, it is Thursday morning. I'm getting ready to head to the office, and I was trying to think where I left off on yesterday, like the last clip. Yesterday, I don't know. I don't know if my iron is starting to plummet again. I don't know if my hormones are doing their things, because it could be almost that time. When I tell you, from the time that I woke up yesterday morning to the time that I remembered to get up from the couch and go lay down, I did not feel good. Not like a sickness kind of feel good. Well, not like a cold, or my it was like my mind was a fog, my body was a fog. I drifted off into daydreaming a few times yesterday. Like an event was being set up, and I was just I felt myself standing there, and someone got my attention and said, "Hey, he's waving at you." And true enough, a friend was waving, and I saw nothing. I don't know what that was about. That was weird. I am over 40. Perimenopause has been showing her big one, creeping in. Some days are more noticeable than others. Yesterday was like a noticeable day. So I don't know if it could be perimenopause plus my body just going through hormonal change for that time. I did not like it at all. I didn't know what I could take. I didn't know what I could do. When I came in last night, all I could do was just sit on the couch. I think I got on my phone. Like, everything was just it wasn't real. But I was able to get in the bed quite early. I showered, and I took some magnesium, and I went to sleep, and I slept pretty decent. And then today I feel better. And I feel better, because from the time I got up, I felt that way until the time I went to bed. So if you are over 40 and you're experiencing any wonkiness in your body, in your mental state, that just doesn't feel right, let me know. Let me know. And I have been reading up on it. I have been watching videos. I even talked to those that are near me who are also in their 40s, just so we could share what's going on with us currently. And I even talked to those who have gone through this stage. And I talked to my medical practitioner. But one thing I'll notice, one thing that I noticed is I'm not being prompted to talk about the stage of perimenopause or even menopause. I have to start that conversation. And I wonder, why is that? Is that a hot topic that we just aren't supposed to really talk about? With so many ladies in this age range that has gone through it or going through it now, why is this not something that we talk about? But when it's time to talk about vaccinations and other things like that, those are things are prompted to you to be talked about. But why not about the changing hormones in a woman's body, so that we don't leave out of these spaces feeling like we're crazy? Okay, I did go on a tangent, but
yesterday stood out to me, and I will make note of it again to speak to my health practitioner just to see what advice they can give to me. And if you have any advice that your practitioner has given it to you, share with me. Don't have me out here looking crazy. All right, let's see. I guess I can do an outfit of the day. It's fairly nice here in my neck of the woods, literally. And I went with something flowy. Today is volleyball day, so I like to be versatile and not worry about, not being too uncomfortable in what I'm wearing. So whenever I show you things, it's probably going to be my everyday jewelry. So you've seen these things before. I have this flowy dress, and just like all the other girlies when they put their hands in pockets, I have to tell you, this dress has pockets. Do I use them because of the fabric of the dress? Hardly, no, because it'll weigh it down. But cute dress. And I have on these boots. We're supposed to get about to 79 degrees today. But I just felt like this would be still a transition. I wear this in the fall, but it's a good transition into spring because of the light fabric. And I'm just not ready to put on sandals or, so boots it is. This is the outfit. Bath and Body Works had a sale on candles. They were $11.95. I usually stock up when they are $9.95 during the Christmas time, but I'm not running low. That's what I get from Bath and Body Works. I get the candles, and I also get the fragrance sprays. I thought I had one, but when I go to Bath and Body Works, those are the two things that I get. I'm not too much into the lotions and the sprays. My girls are even phasing out of that stage of the lotions and the sprays because we have purchased so much long ago. We still have some, when the sales are really, really good, and we get them for family. So it's like now we're just using up what we have. Usually for nighttime, or if we're just around the house and we want a fragrance, we'll go to what we already have. But whenever I go to Bath and Body Works, I go for the sale that they have for those the room fragrance sprays. I think they get as low as $2.95 or $3.95, and I always stock up whenever that sale happens. I have a spray everywhere, in my office, in my car, in my purse or work bag, volleyball bag. I keep a spray everywhere and tend to not run out because I use the sale. And it's the same way with the candles. I will stock up on the candles because I absolutely love to have a candle burning. I have tried wax warmers, which I do have a wax warmer. I still go to the candle. It's that glow that I like also. And we always have a candle. We have a candle in every single room. So when we're in there, we'll light it. And yeah. So today, after getting through the work day, we have to travel for volleyball. I hope I don't have lipstick on my teeth. We have to travel for volleyball, and I am going to go to Bath and Body Works to pick up the candles that I ordered this morning. They were $11.95 if you use the code GOBIG. I don't know how long this runs, but when you see this video, I'm sure it's going to be over. But that's a sum of yesterday. If I didn't get to talk to you about it yesterday, because I don't remember yesterday, and what we're expecting to go through today. It's a travel day. I don't try to jam pack a whole lot after work. But I will bring you along with me. I hope that you're having a great day so far, and I hope that the week was wonderful. All right, let's get ready. Let's go to work.
It's the end of the day, end of the work day, and now it's time for volleyball. So we are starting to gather up the cutie pies so we can hit the road.
It's after work, Friday evening, and the family and I are going to eat a Mexican dinner before return for the night. And I think we're going to watch a movie on Prime. We made it back from dinner. Of course, I didn't record because that was time with my people. The youngest needed to run an errand to grab some things to design some clothespins for volleyball. If you are into volleyball, you know that's a thing with tournaments. The little clothespins, and they decorate them, and they clip other players as a form of camaraderie and teamwork. So, came in. My plan was for us to have dinner because my oldest is here from college. To have dinner and watch a movie, but I don't know if we're going to do that because everybody's wanting to do different things. If you made it to the end, thank you so much. Please subscribe, like this video, comment, and be sure to check me out on the next video. Until then, have a great day. Before we go, my youngest wants to give you her Walmart haul. I do not put them on camera unless they agree to be on camera. If they don't want to be on camera, I don't show them. But for some reason, she wants to show you what she purchased from Walmart. So here we go.
Hey guys, I got some things to make volleyball clips for my tournament. I got some ducks. I got some adhesive gemstones. I have some like really tiny clips that I'm gonna put on like the big clips. I got those in pink and blue. And I got another rubber duck, and I got a screen protector for my Apple Watch. I'm done.
Okay, so that is the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching, and everybody is just in their video era tonight. You met Miss Charlie in a previous video. All right, let's figure out what we're gonna do. I think the oldest, which is the college student, she doesn't party. We asked her to watch a movie and now she's tired. So we're gonna figure out if we're gonna go our separate ways or watch a movie. All right, until next time, bye.